Jaden is even cutting it up on O because she is broke and needs money to take care of her kids. In addition, she was recently exposed for being sour toward Chan and Blueface. These antics come just when we thought we were finally freed from the bonds of this messy love triangle between Chan and Jaden. After Blueface's messy aunt Coretta announced that they were married, Jaden had already accepted that Blue would never be hers, especially after everything he had done to her. As a result, she eventually went through her little lesbian phase and began having affairs with other women she was attracted to. This whole mess began a few days ago when Blue's aunt Carlita went on Instagram live to be messy without warning, revealing all of her nephew's business details. Carlita claimed to have gotten all of this information from her mother. Since Blue doesn't really communicate with his mother, Carissa, or Auntie Carita, the only way to. They are aware of what's happening with him through his grandmother, but it's obvious that the elderly woman is untrustworthy as well because she is sharing his business with people he doesn't want to hear about it, and now they're sharing it online for influence. She claims that her mother informed her that Chrisean and Blue had recently tied the knot, but not permanently, and that instead of calling her a girlfriend, everyone in the family should start referring to her as a wife. According to Carlita, they were married while Crone was deciding to change Junior's name from Jonathan to Porter. In case you missed it, Crone formally changed Junior's name in September, immediately following her release from prison when she formally changed his name, announcing it on Twitter with the words K. At this point, Carletta's story began to make no sense at all because she also claimed that Crone and Blue got married while they were in Vegas. His name is Jesus Porter, and he is no longer Junior. Thank you. Was the reason Cran had moved to Blue's house to live with Blue's father. But the problem is that since everything that happened before September occurred, many people did not understand her story's timeline. Either she had the timeline jumbled, or she simply woke up that day with the urge to lie on Beyonce's website, I suppose. When you gossip excessively, you wind up confusing timeframes and coming across as a clown.
64 billion people on here. So, the news is, from now on behalf of the Harvey family, as the eldest, most responsible, respectable sibling and child, we would like for y'all to officially put some respect on Miss Chrisean Malone Porter's name. She is his wife. It has been confirmed. Do not ever come for her again. And we are going to treat her as a wife. And the wives get treated with mad respect around here because you have upgraded from girlfriend status, side chick status, to whatever status you was, to the official status. And now that she is official, yeah, we're gonna protect her like we protect our sisters.
Okay, so you
put some respect on her name. And she didn't hyphenate that joint. It's Porter. So they did this. Do you remember when they snuck off to Vegas and everybody was like, ooh, what are they both doing in Vegas? Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Do y'all remember when she changed Junior's name to Porter?
Uh-huh.
I don't know where they obtained their marriage license from. I'm gonna just be real with the information that I got from the hierarchy. My mama called me and told me from now on, that is his wife, and we need to treat her accordingly. So if my mama say it, it is what it is. I can't be like, his girlfriend. My mama said that's his wife, that's his wife. His daddy said that's his wife, that's his wife.
Makes sense to why she was living at his house. And you said his daddy no, which makes sense because they was at the house together.
Carlette said that she thinks Jaden chose to move in with her young lover and quit battling Cran over Blue because of their covert marriage.
To not hurt Jaden's feelings. I don't know why they kept it private, but maybe that's why Jaden said she was officially done with him for good. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
That could be.
Against Jaden. I love Jaden, you know what I'm saying, because she loved my son when my nephew when my nephew needed loving. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be respectful of her. And not only that, she has my nieces and nephews. So I'm always going to have a sense of respect for her. So, you know what I mean? Even if I don't care for her personality, and I'm not saying that I don't, I still have to respect her because she has my niece and nephew.
Additionally, Carissa didn't waste any time in criticizing Carita and her mother for being losers who chase clouds. To make matters worse, it was discovered that Carita is actually Blue Step. Can you all imagine how annoying it is, Auntie? Carissa had a lot to say and didn't hold back from shaming both her and her mother. She said, "It must be to see your step-auntie telling your business on social media while you're in jail serving time. Chill." She claimed that her unpleasant behavior is the cause of her apparent unhappiness in life and the reason she married a jerk who eventually abandoned her, saying that if Carlita and her mother hadn't been so engaged in her in their time, they would have grown into outstanding individuals and led a far better life than the one they currently lead as children. We couldn't help but gag as Carissa read Coretta's untidy self all the way to the floor because Blue is her kid, and if anything, she ought to be discussing his business rather than his step-auntie.
Why would my sister, my own family, flesh and blood, just be weird to me for no fucking reason? You came out here, you spent my birthday with me, and whatever is going on with you, I pray for you. I really do. Like, I don't even know. You're like that for a reason. You got that gastric bypass and you thought you was going to get a husband. You ended up marrying a man in prison. He don't want you. He got out and left you. These are none of my fault. These are your qualities of a woman that came from your mother. You have to go and sit down with your mom, and you guys got to work this out. Because when everybody looks around, me and Faith, the godly women, the women that, did the right thing, we've always been loved, appreciated, and married wives. You, your mama, and Nikki are like the bottomless pit. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to kick you.
Cran later went live and verified that she and Blue did, despite Blue's lack of response to any of this. Immediately after she was freed from prison, and that Blue arranged everything because he didn't want her to get taken up by another man. But her influence is what made her go live to address all of this. Pursuing the ex-boyfriend, she was in the mall when Ronnie stopped up to demand a DNA test because reportedly, Junior is his son. Yes, you all heard correctly, youngster. The situation was a heated, stinky disaster, and the cops even got involved. Interview 747/846. It's unfortunate how far some can go to maintain a lie. Ronnie continued in a message saying, "My son and my baby mom." Cran had to deal with this because when she was dealing with everything she was dealing with, this man was out here making it appear as though she had pushed a child that wasn't hers on Blue. Mentioned the details of her marriage and how it all transpired, revealing that it wasn't even planned. Blue simply woke up with the idea of being married. They essentially exchanged vows over the phone when he contacted her from jail with a priest. She also discussed her relationship with God and how all of this, the devil is using the mess to divert her attention from her new journey.
Actually, there was an altercation where I'm getting her to stop. He's like, "So you ain't gonna call and text me and ask me permission before you leave the house?" I said, "Baby, you should be mad that I didn't have security. Why is we talking about, if I even text you for permission to leave, me texting you wasn't gonna get protecting me from getting arrested? I would have said you couldn't go." Bro, look, I'm getting a little chubby and I want to go work out. I needed workout clothes. I needed to get stuff for Christmas for my family. I wanted to do like Christmas shopping and stuff. It was Black Friday. What? Like, it was a win-win, but no, we're not together. Y'all know, y'all been following my little journey with surrendering, giving up secular music, people, places, and things. That's what I call it, right? Just giving it up for real, and then just trying to navigate this journey with God for real. So, in the midst of that, at the end of October, my child's father, he get the name tatted on her jaw. Then he get a pastor on the phone, and we say our vows. We married November 2nd. He moving like God sent him or something. I'm baby stepping in for real. And I say baby step is because we didn't do the marriage license. I didn't come out saying, "Oh, we married. Oh, my man. I didn't. We were literally just protecting whatever we did for each other to heal for real. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is meant for the public, blah, blah, blah."
Jaden chose to be messy by uploading multiple thirst traps to give the impression that she was unconcerned after Cran reacted to all of this and acknowledged that it was real. These images had the opposite effect. Impact, since many people criticized her for having a poorly executed BDL and claimed that she was acting aloof and phony because she was genuinely envious of Blue wife and upgrad. Now, this may sound crazy to some of you. However, it actually makes sense because, as you may recall, Blue proposed to Jaden almost a year ago while he and Cran were in the midst of a destructive relationship. However, he called off the engagement after they reconciled. And departed Jaidyn Cran is essentially living out her dreams since she appears foolish, so it hurt that he turned around and married Chan. But that's not all. In addition to losing Blue, she's also broke and has created an O account in order to maintain her financial security.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to go to work. Do you know how that works? I'm confused. Like, someone's got to get to work. Someone's got to keep going. Jaden keep get, yeah, why do you think that? Like, and don't ever disrespect that thinking that I'm happy about it. No, why would I ever be happy that my baby daddy's locked up? Why would I ever be happy that my kids are going to not have their dad for another year or this or that? Like, why do you think I would be happy about that? And don't piss me off. Yeah, I'm going to be mad.
As usual, there's a lot involved and people have opinions. For example, one person remarked, "I'm done with this girl because she hasn't changed what she's doing. The only difference is that she needs to act respectable since she doesn't want to return to jail for a phony marriage. It's too much," someone else added. "A mature woman can't be told what to do by Blueface. She should really stop staring at that clown's blue face while she's behind bars, but I'd want to hear what you think. Do you honestly think that Jaden is jealous? Have you considered Crone being married to Blue? If so, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Please leave a remark below, and remember to click here to view this additional extremely disorganized video.